All right, everybody, welcome back. Today, we're going to try Zap Quake Furnaces, so no fireball. Now, I'll play this and kind of explain the pros and cons and the differences between the two attacks. Pros, I can find myself often getting ground expos with the Zap Quake, allowing me to use a flame flinger on the base. This one, I didn't need to do that in order to accomplish that, but you can. Another pro is I can just Zap Quake a hook tower if I think that they're annoying and I don't want to have to deal with it. We've got the rage gem, or the life gem, by the way, on the warden. So like hook towers really should not be an issue, as long as it's like not the only thing there, right? Obviously, you don't want to use all of your spells on one hook tower if that's the only thing. Now, because spells are the most valuable resource in this army, I'm only taking 6 lightning spells, so that means you cannot zap the monolith, scatter shot, or the ricochet cannon if they are supercharged. So keep that in mind. But those 3 things are fairly easy for the warden to deal with the rage gem, life gem, and then the furnaces behind him. The monolith isn't really that scary. The ricochet cannons, again, if that's the only thing, it's not really that bad, as well as the scatter shot too. So that's kind of the reasoning behind why I would rather have a poison or an extra rage or an invis spell or the ice block spell or something. So basically what you're going to do is just use the Zap Quake where it will get the most value. In here in this compartment, you can see I got like a poison tower, a scatter shot, no, not a scatter shot, an expo, a multi-archer tower, and a fire spitter, it looks like. So pretty good value there. And then we will just let the flame flinger do its thing, and just kind of keep everything alive. Now, because this attack is a little bit like Rocket Loon Fireball, or, you know, it's got a Zap Quake, it's kind of hard to tell you exactly what to target every time, so this tutorial or this little intro is probably not going to be as useful as it normally is. But that's the idea, right? You're going to Zap Quake the scary area, try and use a flame flinger if you can. If not, a siege barracks works fine. I've done that about half or 3/4 of my attacks, probably, maybe 2/3, something right around there. I don't really know exactly. And then we're just going to use these remaining spells to keep everything alive. And that's kind of the gist of the attack. The cons, I don't think it probably has as much potential as the fireball, because the fireball is just insane. But you do get the life gem, so that kind of helps offset it a little bit. It's also much easier to use than a fireball, right? You don't have to worry about your warden dying. You can just Zap Quake whenever you want. You don't even have to do it at the start of the raid. This is probably, well, I don't know. Is this slower? I don't even know if this is really slower, because you can't just Zap Quake a bunch of buildings, right? You have less spells to keep with your warden alive or use on your other things. I guess that's maybe the main con, right? It uses up a decent amount of your spell space. But when I did the Rage Gem and Life Gem version of this army, I would often find myself swagging 5 or 6 invisibility spells, so you can justify using a Zap Quake in order to help funnel or get rid of scary things or the hook tower, whatever it is. But anyway, let's take this into Legend League and see if we can make it work in Legend League. By the way, here's the screen here, and I've got to give a shout out because I forgot to 𝗪𝗓𝗓, but I don't know, you guys probably don't know who that is, but he messaged me on Discord with, it was a little bit different version of this army. I made some changes that I think make it a little bit more versatile for Legend League, but that's kind of the idea of the attack. All right, let's see if we can dive in. I think I've got everything I need. Let's go. Okay, where do we want to Zap Quake? Where do we want to have the warden charge? There is a hook tower, but it's off to the side, so I can just send my king there. Is there a good spot for a flame flinger anywhere? No, because I don't know if I want to justify Zap Quaking an expo like that just to get a flame flinger to get more value, right? I don't know if that's worth it. Let's put the warden down. We'll keep kind of looking. But again, you don't have to use the flame flinger. Let's put a couple of furnaces around the base. This will help with time. And then Zap Quake. What do I want to Zap Quake? Let's just Zap Quake. I'm just going to keep an eye on my warden for 2 seconds while the minion prince is right here. I just don't want to let my warden die. Okay, I think he's good. Do I just get a single Inferno here in the poison tower? That might be good enough. Okay. We're happy with that. What direction is my warden heading? You never know. Once these gold storages go down and the air defense, then I'll kind of have an idea of what direction my warden's heading, and then I can kind of plan the rest of this attack. Looks like he'll probably go... Well, I don't know, actually. Okay, so it looks like he'll head to the ricochet cannon. We'll put the Royal Champion over here. Ooh, do I need to worry about those headhunters? No, they're going in a weird direction for whatever reason. Okay, let's pop this. Oh, I put the poison on the CC because I'm an idiot. Okay, Queen, you need to go get the Town Hall. Okay, we're going to get the Town Hall. We should get the scatter shots here. Fire spitters are the last thing that really scare me. Okay, we need to put that down. Let's put our extra Cocoa Loon down. Okay, can we get a couple of extra buildings with my Queen? Okay, perfect. Well, that should be enough. I don't want to revive my Royal Champion. It seems like a waste. Is that ricochet cannon actually going to go down? That would be really nice. Oh, we draw all the bombs. That's sick. I'm going to keep my revive. Oh, it actually doesn't go down. I'm going to keep my revive for my... Where is the warden going? What the... Okay, well that works, I guess. I guess we can revive the Royal Champion now. We actually kind of need to. Oh, I let her die. I think we've got enough time, though. No random buildings. The nice thing about the furnaces is you don't have to worry about random buildings across the base because they're going to go and get them anyway. So we got 2 more buildings. It's a little close on time, but it usually is. But pretty comfortable 3-star. Wasn't really worried about it. Oh, wait, we got chests. I forgot. Let's open them up. Okay. Yeah, we'll take that. Well... I don't think any of the equipment I'm using today is not max, so it probably won't be used, but oh, well, we'll take it. All right, let's dive into the next tip, freak if I can talk. Okay, where do we want to ZapQuake here? I'm thinking probably, unfortunately, one of the invis towers. That'll make it a little easier for me. Everything's spread out just enough to where you can't get like a really good juicy ZapQuake, so that's probably what I'll have to do anyway. And then I can actually just put the Flame Flinger on that side because the ground expo will go down. Luckily, the Teslas, or the furnaces draw the Teslas with the fire mites, so you don't have to worry about the Teslas popping up and getting anything, right? So we'll put one Tesla here, one here, one here, and then we can actually just ZapQuake. Oh, I didn't get the builder hut. I'm an idiot. All right, let's put you down. Go to work. We want to get a lot of value with that Flame Flinger. The mortar is the closest thing, but we can get several really good defenses before that point, so that's okay with me. I'm going to put one more furnace over here. Okay, we've got... Do I need to worry about my warden? Do I have to invis him? Would rather not. No, I think we're okay. Oh, it's so close. Yeah, okay, I think we're good. Okay, we're going to just invis you or do that, whatever that's called. Ice block you. And I ice block the healers too, which you don't usually want to do, but whatever. We got it anyway. Now, where do I want to send my Royal Champion from? Probably right here. Okay, we've got an Ice Hound and an Ice Golem. We got the Ice, or the Invis Tower, by the way, though, so I'm not worried about... Okay, if the Royal Champion dies, that's fine. Oh, the Fire Mite's got the Hounds pups, like, immediately. That's pretty sick. Let's just actually have the King and Queen come down here. We'll end this once. Dude, the Flame Flinger's going just absolutely crazy. Let's use this now. I need to put my last 2 furnaces down because there's only a minute left. Put one archer on this storage here. Yeah, dude, that flame flinger went nuts. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Oh, you know what? We want to deploy the flame flinger outside of the range of that mortar, because I don't want the mortar to attack the fire spitters. So I killed it on purpose early. Okay, we'll revive the royal champion. Okay, we are looking good. Getting a little close on time, but like you can see, you could hurry things up a little bit more if you wanted to. I kind of just like to let things develop a little bit. The flame flinger lasted the entire raid, essentially, because we've got the fire spitters. Maybe should I... Well, I don't know. Is it better to have the flame flinger or the furnaces from it? I like the defensive targeting stuff, but yeah, flame flinger went crazy. All right, let's see what we get. Come on, give me something good. Okay. No. Okay. No. Rip. Gems. That's what we get. All right, let's go. You can see, if you let the flame flinger get value, if you can zap quake for it. Okay, well, we obviously, I think, got to zap quake the core here. Then, I mean, it gets unreal value, right? Can we use a flame flinger here? I don't think we can, unfortunately. Will a hook tower get a siege machine? I've never tested that before. Maybe I'll do that in between raids. I can get a really sick zap quake still. So let's put the warden here. We're still gonna put a furnace here, here, and here, and then that's such a sick zap quake. And I didn't even have to invis or anything with my warden. Oh, this is going so well right now. I need to shut up before it doesn't go well. Now, I want my king to get hooked by the hook tower, so I'm glad that my warden's kind of going in that direction over there. I hope that those fire mites get that mortar so that he stays kind of in this direction. And, oh, sick. Yeah, this is working so well. Okay, hurry and get that. Oh, we need to get that camp probably too. Stay on that side, warden. Okay, we've got a bunch of furnaces in the CC, which actually I think is maybe the easiest if you've got a poison. I just don't want my healers to die. I've seen Dark's videos where he just gets absolutely wrecked by them, so I'm a little scared. We're gonna invis the warden. Okay, we get the hook tower taken care of. Let's pop this queen ability. I don't have an ice block spell, so this invis is gonna hurt. Okay, maybe not as much as I thought. Okay, I've just gotta keep my warden alive. This is scary. There's a lot going on right now. Okay, I think we're okay. See if we can break these guys out of here, maybe? Oh, okay, well, warden's getting distracted. Maybe we can just have the royal champion get the town hall. Yeah, okay, I think we're okay. Perfect, we got it. Nice, we got all 4 heroes alive too, and a lot of time. This one's crushed. Look at that, there we go. All right, let's keep going. All right, I forgot to show you guys my chest, but I just got one of those like pancake things. So now all my troops are boosted for a little bit. So, all right, let's go. Is this attack 4? I don't even know. Okay, Zap Quake. Well, I can't get the scatter or the monolith, so that actually isn't as good of a Zap Quake as it would otherwise be. Maybe I'll just have my warden deal at the town hall. I mean, he can pretty easily, especially with the life gem, because these fire mites will stay alive. I almost put down 5 furnaces. I selected the furnaces instead of the healers. I'm glad I noticed before I accidentally just start spamming them down everywhere. Where do we want to zap quake? Okay, I'm actually glad we draw the poison tower, because now my warden's not going to sit it and be slowed down forever. I really don't know. Okay, you know what? Maybe we'll just do here. Oh, wait. I was going to put a flame flinger down, but there's another explorer just right off to the side of it. So that doesn't work out as well as I thought it was going to. You know, actually, we can kind of put one here. It'll get the multi-geared cannon and the ricochet cannon, so that's nice. Oh, we've got some of the CC coming out. Luckily, the witch CCs are not hard to deal with at all with the fire mites, because they'll just wreck the skeletons or the witches, right? So this isn't a scary CC at all. Yeah, you can see right there. Done. Oh, idiot. I forgot to activate the rocket spear. Okay, get that ricochet, or the X-bow, please. Thank you. Okay, now the flame flinger might go get a little bit more value. We've got a wall break for flame flinger, though, I think. Oh, the wall break went in such a weird spot. Let's invis you. Okay, we'll poison this stuff here. Oh! Something got my furnaces, or my flame flinger. That's okay. Let's open up all these walls here. Okay, those furnaces from the flame flinger are going to help out a lot too. And then the monolith should be taken out by the warden now, or the warden. And we should be good. Yeah, I've got a lot of spells left over too. Holy. Nice. There we go. Yeah, this one's crushed. This one's not even that scary with time either. And if it was, we could just revive the Royal Champion. The revive, I probably get a lot of questions about the revive spell. Reviving the Royal Champion for time, as well as if I'm not paying attention to my Warden and I can quickly revive him if he dies to save the healers and keep him going. That's really the reason for the revive. So it just helps me feel better about time and safety and stuff if I do mess up. See, I don't know if this is good. Probably not. All right, we are halfway through the day and we're perfect so far. All right, we get a base that's a little bit spread out. You don't get as good a fireball here. Now, one thing you can do is just put the flame flinger next to the warden. And I have done that before, but they overlap a lot. And I find the flame flinger just kind of moves around a lot. But it does get value, so. I don't even know what I... Zap Quake here. Let's put the warden over here. Again, we'll put some furnaces on all of the corners. And maybe what I'll do is to help funnel, I'll just get the multi-inferno, multi-archer, and... Okay, perfect. That's a good funnel. It sets the funnel anyway. That's out of range of that stuff, right? Okay, good. I want to make sure there's a funnel, like a separation between the buildings there. That way I can... I don't think I can get away with using a flame flinger this time. There's just a lot of ranged stuff everywhere, but we'll use a siege barracks. And we'll get the king and the queen to go to get that opposite fire spitter. Alright, Warden's okay. Royal Champion, I'll actually have deal with the monolith. Okay, if the king goes that direction, that's fine. He'll step into that compartment, so that's totally okay. Oh, Queen's actually going to go get the town hall now. Okay, we've got some furnaces. Yeah, Queen got the town hall. That's actually so sick. Okay, we're going to put the last furnaces over there because we've got enough help over here. And we'll put our last headhunter down. I just want to invis my warden to make sure he doesn't die to the king. Okay, we get that multi-geared cannon down. Now the headhunter's coming. Oh, okay, perfect. Dude, that headhunter, perfect. Perfectly timed. This one's crushed too. All right. Pretty good, right? You can use the Zap Quake. That wasn't the most insane Zap Quake, but what it did do is set the funnel really good to get my heroes to go mid, and we got a town hall because of it. Swag and spells. All right, let's go. Let's go to the next. We'll go to attack number 6, I think this is. Okay, I think we've attacked this base before, right? It was just switched around a little bit. At least the hook tower was in a different spot. But we're going to get the same Zap Quake that we did last time. We're just going to put our Warden on this side instead, so the hook tower is not an issue. Okay, again, furnaces on all the corners for time. Let's arrange a Zap Quake the core. God, that's such a good Zap Quake. Okay, we'll have to invis the Warden this time because unfortunately my phone's activating. It heard me say something, I don't know what, but... Okay, we get that single Inferno. What we'll do is we will just have the Royal Champion come deal with this. We'll put the King right here. We'll ice block him. Put this here. We'll put this... Oh, I guess I don't need a wall break anymore. That's kind of dumb. Okay, what's in the CC? I can't really tell. Are there furnaces yet? Have I drawn anything? No? Interesting. No furnaces. It's like the first time in forever. Okay, we're going to put the poison right here because I feel like the ice columns will head that way after the king dies. Ricochet cannon should die. Okay, I hope my Warden stays on his own. Don't lure him, Queen. Don't you dare. Alright, we'll send one Headhunter in. I don't know if that's going to do anything. Because there's so much like splash damage and stuff in this area. Okay, we get a couple of shots off on the king, it looks like. So that helps. Alright, I want to wait to revive my Royal Champion until I know that those buildings there aren't going to just... Oh, you know what? We've got invis spells. We'll just do that. Oh, we've got another furnace too. Oh, baby, get wrecked. Yeah, this base. By the way, the Zap Quake, I feel like, is going to be very strong solely due to the bases that are in Legend League right now. We've got a lot of Rage Invis cores, which I haven't gotten any today, which kind of surprises me. Bases like this, where there are just a lot of clumped up defenses, which make the Zap Quake get a lot more value. So... pretty good value for the Zap Quake. All right, let's dive in. We've got 2 more hits. Come on, let me go perfect. Please, give me 2 really good bases the first time. Oh, we do. What do I do? Okay, can I actually just... Okay, we've got a ground expo there. Well, there's 4 tiles between, so I actually can't Zap Quake the multi-geared cannon and the expo. We got to just put my Warden down somewhere, though, and then we'll worry about the other stuff later. So let's just put my Warden down here. I don't even know why. We're just putting it down somewhere because I was looking at too many things. What do I Zap Quake? Let's just... Oh, I missed everything because I tried to get... I was greedy. That wasn't a good Zap Quake. These single Infernos are going to make me have to use a bunch of spells probably. Oh, unless my Warden steps in the perfect spot. Oh, nope. We need to... Oh, my gosh. Okay, well, I didn't realize those were there. Okay, we need to kind of save that a little bit. Dude, I really wanted my Royal Champion to go deal with some of those single Infernos. Was the plan. That was what I wanted to have happen anyway. Okay, let's put you guys down. We need to just kind of get going with this attack. We didn't get any of those single Infernos with the Royal Champion, which really sucks. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Okay, we've got some furnaces in the CC, so I'll just ice block that, or poison that. Okay, let's go ahead and invis the Warden. Okay, let's use this. That spiky ball hitting the Town Hall actually helps a lot. Okay, let's use the Queen ability. We'll use the headhunter up by the king. Okay, I think we're still okay. I totally whiffed my Zap Quake, but I don't think it's going to matter. And then what we're going to do is we're going to ice block the Royal Champion. Okay, maybe. Top multi-geared cannon, please. Yeah, okay, we're good. Alright. I wanted the multi-geared cannon to attack my Royal Champion while she was ice blocked, but we got it. It worked out. Okay, we got it. That was a little scary. When I whipped my Zap Quake, I was worried that would screw up the raid a little bit. Alright, there we go. We've got one more raid, and then we go 320. If I can triple it, let's find out. Although, it'll probably be on the thumbnail, so you guys know before I do. Here we go. Last attack of the day. Okay, this almost looks like that one base that we've already gotten twice today, but just it's laid out a little bit different. Oh, we've got a hook tower. Okay. Can I use a flame flinger anywhere? Okay, where are all the mortars? Okay, so there's one mortar there. All right, we're going to do the 200 IQ stars play. All right. We did it. We did it. We were able to do what stars does. Zap Quake. Where do I want to Zap Quake? That's the question. Oh, you know what? That's good. Then that Flame Flinger doesn't have to, or Fire Spitter. Dude, I get those freaking words mixed up all the time. Fire Spitter doesn't have to, I don't have to worry about that with my Warden. And the closest thing that can hit my Flame Flinger is the Ground Expo, or maybe the Queen, but we'll get the Inferno before that, so that's good enough value for me. We could even actually just see if we can get a Town Hall with my... heroes and stuff, and then make it a little bit easier. I was like talking about how this attack's easy, and now I'm like doing like a whole bunch of things at once. It probably makes it so it doesn't make sense. Okay, we get the Expo. Perfect. But there's another Expo over there. But we got a lot of value. And dude, I have so many freaking furnaces left. What the? Oh no! Where's the Royal Champion? Oh, that's my Queen. Oh, the Royal Champion's still alive. Oh, she's got her Phoenix left, too. Oh, this is actually working out so well. Get the Monolith, please. We actually got hooked. I forgot about the hook tower. I didn't even take that into consideration. We got the hook tower, and I still think we're going to triple, because we've got the Queen that I revived. I thought that was the Royal Champion, by the way. I would not have revived the Queen there if I thought that was the Queen. Go, Giant. Yeah. Good thing I had so many spells to keep the Warden alive. Was that worth it, though? Should I just use those invises and ice blocks and stuff to just help keep the Royal Champion alive? That might have even been better, but I thought the Royal Champion died, to be honest, because she was the second hero I put down. We go 320! Even you don't even have to do the attacks perfectly, but let me show you. 320. Woo! We did it, baby. Zap Quake Furnace. And honestly, I will say, I screwed up that last attack, but all the other attacks felt, and even that last one was pretty overwhelmingly a triple, right? There were a couple close on time, but we crushed them all. I honestly felt pretty strong. So this is one, I think a little bit easier than the Fireball, solely due to the fact that you don't have to worry about multitasking while you're launching the Fireball. And two, I think it is great if you don't have the Fireball leveled up. So that's a good option for those of you, because I've had a lot of people ask me, my Fireball is not level 24. Should I do this attack? The answer is no. Do not do the Fireball attack without it being level 24. The range is huge. So, but that's going to do it for this video. I will see you guys next time.